Hello.
Attention Worcester officers have a vehicle being at the map of 2963 East Division Street.
Virgo. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope y'all weekend is going good, Virgo. Also, Virgo, this is a general reading, and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Virgo. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs. You know what side you fit on in this story, Virgo. I am doing this for all Virgo signs and energies. I don't do personal readings at this time as well. So if the message is not for you, it's not for you as well. So let's start, Virgo. Spirit protect me and Virgo as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Virgo get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what's coming in for y'all this week. Let's see what's coming in. Let's see what's popping, locking her. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. The messages that Spirit wants y'all to know and give y'all guidance and strength, you know. So let's see what's coming in for Virgo, Spirit. We have her last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. So a lot of you guys could be clearing your mind at this time here. Y'all could be around a Gemini for some of you guys as well here. We also have here new moon in Pisces attend to the divine. So some of you guys could be attending to the divine at this time here, Virgo. Okay. So let's see what's coming in for you guys here. Let's see what's coming in for the sign of Virgo, Spirit. We have her cool your emotions here. So you could be cooling your emotions, or someone here might need to cool their emotions. It has something to do with full moon in Aries. So some of you guys could be around the Aries for some of you guys as well. We also have her new moon in Capricorn. It says step up and take the lead. So it's like somebody here might need to cool their emotions, because you could be stepping up and taking a lead, or someone here is, and it has something to do with that. It got something to do with a Capricorn you could be around. We have her last quarter moon in Sagittarius, her practice gratitude. So a lot of you guys could be practicing gratitude here, or someone is taking a lead here, or something like that. You could be around a Sag or a Capricorn. It has something to do with last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. So you could be working through your feelings at this time here. Okay. So someone here might need to cool their emotions or something like that as well here. We have her the strength card here, and it has something to do with the strength. It has something to do with infinity here, and it has something to do with karma 8. Something coming in power and speed here. It has something to do with what goes around comes around. We all connected and can heal when we know that everything's obeying the laws of the universe here. So it got something to do with that as well, with the infinity. Something's coming back around to someone here, and it has something to do with the world, the yin and the yang, and it has something to do with that as well as the mind and identity. It has something to do with thoughts and actions, overcoming doubts as well as indecisive, her thinking things through, and there will be success. So it has something to do with the world card. Y'all can be ending something as well, or having a strength to end a cycle or something like that as well. You could be seeing something on the World Wide Web as well here. Okay, tell me about the side of Virgo. What's coming in for the side of Virgo here? The sign of Virgo. We have her the Hierophant here, and it has something to do with the Hierophant. It has something to do with celebrations and joy and 5 Taurus energy here, and it has something to do with remembering to enjoy the victory as well as accomplishments, celebrations, and spreading good cheer and rewards of fruit of work here with the Hierophant here. So someone here can be in their emotions here about something like this, and it got something to do with some type of spiritual. We got the hangman her. Something has completed her, and it has something to do with 21. It has something to do with action and awareness here, and it has something to do with balance, the yin and the yang within. So you could be balancing the yin and the yang within, creating the energies and projections of areas and also success. Okay, y'all have a choice here, and it has something to do with a crisis and a stalemate here, or a change. And 5, this is 5 here. Okay, I could be going through a change for some of you guys as well, or finna go through a change, or already been through a change. So let's see what else is coming in here for you guys, Virgo. What's coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have here holla, self-care and guidance here. So some of you guys could be doing self-care here, and it has something to do with progress of self-care in your daily routes, as well as engaging and achieving, as well as relaxing, well-being, taking care of self, maintaining balance and energy, your energy. So a lot of you guys are balancing y'all energy here. Y'all could be doing self-care at this time. We also have her rating, Raya, with radiant of guidance, allowing positiveness to fulfill your day. So you could be allowing positive to fulfill your day, surrounding yourself with uplifted people, as well as the hobbies that brings you joy and happiness here. Okay. It's coming in for the sign of Virgo. We have here sobering resolve and guidance here, building and facing challenges with a positive attention, and it says setbacks, using them as a learning opportunity, as well as strengthening your ability to back from difficult times. So it's like y'all could be going through some type of difficult times, or someone here could be going through some type of difficult times. That's why somebody here need to cool their emotions here. They could be going through some type of challenge, and it has something to do with that as well here. Okay, it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with Osiris, renewal and guidance here with Osiris. It has something to do with remembering changes as an opportunity and growing, letting go. It says letting go of old habits and situations that no longer serves you, starting a new route and projects in alignments with the current. So a lot of you guys could be starting new projects and things like that, and y'all letting go of things that no longer serve you guys here. Okay. It's like somebody here building something here, but somebody here might need to cool their emotions here. It is connected to opportunities here, and it got something to do with some type of difficulties here. It got something to do with that decision making. So like I told you, you have a decision you have to make here, and it has something to do with that here, Virgo. It has something to do with new beginnings. You have a decision to make in new beginnings here, a start in a new beginning. That's the decision you have to make. Give me one on the Hierophant here. Yeah, y'all might think something is a challenge, but y'all might need to cool y'all emotions, or y'all could be starting something new. And yeah, sometimes starting something new can be hard, but sometimes you gotta do it. It got something to do with inner strength. So some of you guys might need to go in y'all inner strength, or y'all already is, because it has something to do with that here, with this inner strength. It has to do with the Hierophant here. So it has to do with celebrations and cheerfulness here, but it has something to do with inner strength. It's a waiver of rooted in my connections here. So you can be rooted in some type of connections to the divine, knowing the matter of challenges to face. Okay. So something can be difficult for y'all this week, but if you have your inner strength, it's going to give you guidance here, because it got something to do with the light here, and it has something to do with I am the light. So it has something to do with somebody here is the light, or you the light here. It has something to do with you or the light, but somebody here might need to release something, or somebody try to release the light. I don't know what's up with this one. Somebody here might need to go through a rebirth, or somebody here going through a rebirth. Somebody trying to release the light. You can't release the light. You gonna have to face the light. Whoever this is. Yeah. That's why somebody here finna go through difficult times if they do not have inner strength here. They gonna go through difficult times, and that means in their connections, her, and it's connected to their connections as a waiver, her, rooting into connections to with the divine. Somebody here needs to root into connections with the divine here, and that's connected to the inner strength. Okay, but somebody here finna go through challenges, her. Yeah, that has something to do with her. Virgo. Am I missing her? Yup, that's what it got something to do with her. We have here guilty. I feel pain from a danger I have caused. So somebody here could be feeling guilty of something that they did, or somebody here feeling guilty here, and it has something to do with too many people involved. So it has something to do with a whole bunch of people here. And it can be too many people that's involved into a situation here. Okay. What's coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have her unexpected and new beginnings. Some of y'all could been having a baby here. It got something to do with y'all having a baby here, or something like that as well here. Let me get my light in a little bit. Hold on, Virgo. So it has something to do with y'all could be having a baby, or something unexpected new is going to be happening here. Some of y'all could be having a baby, or y'all had a baby here for some of you guys as well, or a new child. But it has something to do with somebody who got some bad habits and addictions here. It's like Spirit don't want y'all to unexpected with the new beginning here, with some type of bad habits and addictions with somebody here. That's what it has something to do with her, because it has something to do with I want to have equal give and take her. But somebody here can have some type of addictions, and it's connected to that, Virgo, because it got something to do with somebody here reaping, but it has something to do with whatever somebody reaping her is this a danger. Okay, because it ain't nothing but habits. Somebody who got habits, whoever this is. Somebody heard a new beginning. That's why Spirit don't want y'all to have a new beginning with somebody here. They got addictions or habits her. That's what it has something to do with her. Virgo. I mean, what's coming in for the sign of Virgo here? We have her reclaiming the loss of self. Somebody here could be reclaiming their loss of self. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with the identity, power, and soul revealed. Okay? And it has something to do with vanity of addictions. Like I told you, somebody got some type of addictions going on here with this identity blues and inner void. Okay? Somebody here need to find their self. It's connected to their soul here. Somebody here lost their self. So they self got to come back. Coming in for the sign of it got something to do with hole and inner cracks her, with impatience, tendencies, and harmony, because it got something to do with somebody here feel like they not good enough or something like that her. That's why something is cracking her. Somebody new beginning her is gonna have wholesome inner cracks her, because somebody here can be impatient with a new beginning, or somebody here is impatient her, and somebody here feel like they not good enough. But it has something to do with they feel like they not good enough her, because somebody here feel like they a lonely child or something like that her. Yeah, it's connected to a lonely child her, or somebody here wanted somebody here to feel like they weren't good enough. Yeah, whoever this is. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. Somebody here playing around her, Virgo. Somebody playing around her. That's why I said wholesome cracks her. It got something to do with the inner strength her, and it has something to do with that her. Somebody here needs to go within, or they needs to give time to spirit with the divine, because if they don't give time to spirit her, something's gonna be cracking her. Somebody new beginning is cracking her because they can't find. They lost their self her. Whoever this is lost their self. You feel what I'm saying, Virgo? Yeah. Somebody here lost their self here, because it got something to do with somebody here fit to walk away, or you fit to walk away with this 8 of Cups. And it has something to do with the 4 of Wands. You could be walking away from a contract here, or somebody here walking away from a contract here. Aries energy. Yeah. What's coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have her the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy here. What else coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have her the King of Cups, water energy. Somebody here had emotional intelligence, or somebody here think that they emotional intelligence with some type of passion here, and it has something to do with that here. What else coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have her, the Empress. What else is coming in for the sign of Virgo? We have her, the King of Wands, fire energy. It's a whole bunch of people here. Yeah. What else coming in for the sign of Virgo? It got something to do with vision her and the connections. And it has something to do with the Queen of Wands her. Fire energy her. So we have her, the Knight of Wands, and we also have her, the King of Cups, the Empress, and also the King of Cups. It got something to do with vision her, and it got something to do with some type of vision. Somebody her is going to get hanged her. Or somebody here got to look at something in a different perspective, and it got something to do with an earth sign her, because it got something to do with somebody who could be pouring out or something like that her, and it's connected to water energy her. Water energy go out to look at something in a different perspective for as well, because it has something to do with somebody. Water energy is going to go through some type of loss, and it got something to do with their contracts. Somebody here played around her. They definitely did. Somebody gotta find their inner strength here, because whatever somebody here could be impatient about a new beginning here, but somebody here got to find their inner strength here, because somebody here played around her. It got something to do with passion and emotional intelligence. Okay, somebody here needs to have emotional intelligence with this passion, because it has something to do with that her, and it has something to do with somebody who could be around a mother figure, or they could be around an empress, but it has something to do with vision, and somebody who need to have vision and connections, and it has something to do with that as well her, because it has something to do with verbally. They need to look at, they have vision with connections verbally, whoever this is, or you do. Yeah, somebody played around her. They definitely did. Got around her. Yeah, they did. Because it got something to do with somebody fit to be in the Five of Pentacles, like I told you. Yeah, they fit to be in the Five of Pentacles, sir. And the reason why is because they fit to be in the Five of Pentacles, sir, or they need to leave the past into the Five of Pentacles. That's what they need to do, is leave the past into the Five of Pentacles, sir. Because that's what that's going to do with. Give me one on this passion, her. The Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, water energy. Okay, y'all can be around the water energy here. And we have the King of Cups here. We have the Seven of Wands. So somebody counterpart her, block them, or somebody counterpart is standing against somebody here. Somebody is standing against their own counterpart. This is King and Queen of Cups, and it has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with because somebody here thought that they could have a new beginning. Like somebody here crazy here. Nah, baby boy, baby girl, you can't have no new beginning. Whoever this is. Give me one of this King of Cups. These are counterparts, sir. Somebody here blocked their own counterpart because they want to have a new beginning. Somebody here crazy, man. Or thought that they was going to have a new beginning here. Whoever this is. Somebody here played around here. You could be in water energy here. Some of y'all can't, Virgo. Give me one on the King of Cups. I told you it got something to do with the lovers. It's a water sign here with a whole lover here. It had a whole new beginning. Like I told you, it's a water sign here. It had a whole new beginning here. Yeah, somebody here for to get served, man, with this passion. These water energies for to get served because it got something to do with the Knight of Page of Cups here, and it got something to do with the Five of Swords. Somebody here for to be fighting her about some type of faulty out for her because somebody here gonna stand their ground with this Nine of Wands. Oh, they're right. Are you all? Give me one on this Empress. They got something to do with somebody here try to tend a sword an Empress. They try to tend a sword an Empress her. But somebody here, whoever they try to tend a sword an Empress, wherever this King of Cups ran to, his lover finna tend a sword him. Because he wanted to tend a sword an Empress. Somebody here crazy. His own counterpart. Somebody here lonely, man. Or they did this to you, Virgo. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with the Nine of Cups her. And it got something to do with somebody here from the past. Somebody thought they was going to be fulfilled in the past her. That's why they finna get a sour. Because they thought they was going to be fulfilled in the past. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. Somebody here is messing up their own counterparts. Because they thought they were going to have new beginnings her. No, you're not having a new beginning when you sit around here and backstab your own counterpart. This is twice. Two people did this. Somebody here, two males or two females did this. Give me one on the King of Wands. As I told you, somebody here got a whole toxic love for her. This King of Wands her. And who I told you, they tend a sword. I'm finna show it to you. They tend a sword. They all divine counterpart for a toxic lover. And it has something to do with there with this strength card here. And it has something to do with the King of Pentacles. And it has something to do with the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Somebody tell us what the own counterpart. They can find this out. Give me one of this Queen of Wands. Because it got something to do with this Queen of Wands walked away. Because this Queen of Wands knew somebody here was with a toxic lover. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with somebody finna be stuck here. Somebody thought they were going to have a high priestess here. Stuck. This what they thought this what they thought they was gonna get justice on? Because it got something to do with this justice, sir. This Nine of Pentacles still getting justice, sir. Why these people here with the Two of Cups, sir? Finna get served her. Something come in real quick her, and it got something to do with lovers. And it has something to do with that her. Y'all lovers don't get it, man. You go backstab your own divine counterpart for a toxic lover. And they thought you was gonna be free? Oh no ma'am, no sir. Oh no ma'am. No ma'am, no sir. Can't play with the divine. I told you somebody finna get hanged for doing this. They finna get hanged and they finna be stuck here for doing this to somebody here. Yeah. This real talk. What else I thought they was doing here? Because somebody here did this to their own counterparts. And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Queen of Cups here, and it got something to do with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. It's a King of Cups here, backstab his own counterpart here, a water sign. To go run to another lover here, to be having a new beginning here with the Fool. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with he backstabbed his own counterpart here, his own divine counterpart here. That was an Empress here. This is what he did. And that's something to do with not just a King of Cups, a King of Wands did this too. A water signs and male signs here. And they did this because they wanted to sit around here and do this to their own divine counterpart here. They tried to tend to sword their own divine counterpart for a toxic lover. They wanted to be with a toxic lover, so they toxic lover finna tend to sword them. Y'all see this? Yeah. They toxic lover the devil and the Ten of Swords. They toxic lover finna tend to sword them. Because they wanted to sit around here and do this to their Empress. Somebody here crazy. Somebody here crazy. Somebody here crazy. And then they thought they were going to do this to this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands walked off. You hear me? This Queen of Wands knew somebody here was with a toxic lover. Yup. They did it to their own counterpart. But this Queen of Wands knew they was ran to their toxic lover. And they did this to their own divine counterpart. Somebody here finna get served, man. I ever get served, man. I ever get served, man. Somebody here finna get served. This got something to do with the Ten of Swords, a divine counterpart as well as a toxic counterpart. And that's what they Ten of Swords, they divine counterpart, but they toxic counterpart with this devil card finna Ten of Swords them. Cause they wanted to Ten of Swords Empress here. They thought they was doing this to an Empress like you. You could be a Virgo and they thought they gonna do this to you and you they divine counterpart. So I hear crazy here. I hear crazy. I ever get served here, man. So I ever get served. If it gets served here, Virgo, if they do this to you, you gotta go run to your divine counterpart and backstab your own divine counterpart to be with a toxic one. Somebody here crazy. Told you could be that SOS. What I tell you? Somebody could be stressed out here with this SOS. Yeah, they definitely is. And they have something to do with that because they did this to their own twin flame. They wanted their own twin flame to be stressed out. Yeah, so I here for to get served. Give me one of those Queen of Cups. I told you. So I here broke up with their own divine counterpart. Didn't I tell you that? And that has something to do with that here. Because and the reason why it's a decor for them doing this hookup and one night stands with their divine counterpart, it's a decor for that. Or it's a decor for them doing this to you. Because it got something to do with crossroads here and it got something to do with this Knight of Cups here. But this Knight of Cups here is having love affairs. Like I told you, and temptations here, these water sign males, y'all finna get served for playing around here. Because it's a decor with these one night stands y'all thought y'all was doing. Especially when you did this to your own counterpart. Give me one on the King of Cups. I told you, this King of Cups meet two or more people and discussing plans, but every person he be with is gonna be a breakup. for him doing this to his own divine counterpart. Yeah, you water signs, every male water signs, every person y'all be with, it's gonna be a breakup for y'all for doing this to your own divine counterpart. That's real talk. And it has something to do with that hurt. That's real talk. Yup. You water sign males, y'all finna get served there, man. Two or more people act like you having a relationship with them and they love her. Yeah, y'all finna get served for being these F boys and these y'all wanna be F boys, sir. Yeah. So y'all finna get served for doing this to your own doggone divine counterpart. Some of you water sign females doing this too, y'all finna get served because it has something to do with that her. Y'all wanna sit around her and play these emotional games. You can't play the emotional games with divine. With the divine. When the divine bring you a divine counterpart, you have to be with that divine counterpart. It's a lesson you gotta learn. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to sit around here and go run to your toxic relationships and all that with a toxic karmic. Yeah, sound good. Sound good. You gonna go through a karmic cycle. After karmic cycle for that. Yeah, y'all play that role. Play that role if you want to. Because it got something to do with this party in her. Somebody thought they could party with a empress and ten of sword them. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with this is the gossiper with these pictures. It's a gossiper. They gossiping right now with these pictures and thinking it's funny. But yeah, it's gonna be funny, alright, you guys. Because guess what? Y'all finna go through a storm for playing around her. And the reason why y'all gonna go through a storm here, y'all finna go through a storm in dating. Y'all finna go through a storm in dating. You know why you finna go through a storm in dating? Because y'all wanted to be a straight snake to your own soulmate. Y'all wanted to be a snake to your own soulmate here. Yeah, it's real funny. That's real facts. It's real funny. Yeah, real funny. Give me one on the devil. This is King of Wands. I told you, somebody here done. Somebody here ain't even doing this partying, man. They done, man. They done. You know why they done? Because it got something to do with somebody here finna be shattered. Because somebody here thought that they could throw their hands on somebody here and trying to shatter somebody. But it look like to me is flirting her and dating her, somebody's stuff finna be gone. I told you that. They stuff finna be gone here. Because somebody here that's intuitive know what's up. About somebody who going back to their old spark. Somebody here that's intuitive know that. Oh, you do? Yeah. I don't know what they did this on. Give me one on Queen of Wands here. Somebody played around her. I told you. Return. And that's something to do with they thought they was going to return somebody here when they sat around her and turned their back on them. Nah, this Queen of Wands don't even want to deal with it with this second chance. Nah, this Queen of Wands ain't fit to do it. This Queen of Wands will turn their back. Because it got something to do with this Queen of Wands going to be in peace. Because somebody here knows somebody here wearing a mask. This Queen of Wands, I told you the fire sign that know this. That is the soul searcher as well as the finding of the truth as well as the living of the, what's the name? This person know the truth here. That somebody here wearing a mask. And it has something to do with this Queen of Wands. These Queen of Wands do. And they know also with family as well. Yeah, somebody, man, this Queen, somebody here playing with the fire signs is coming for y'all, man. Y'all don't get it. Aries, Sagittarius. Leos, they ain't playing that game no more. They ain't doing that crap no more. I sit around thinking fire signs gonna keep taking y'all crap. Fire signs is being connected to the Most High. And y'all sit around and want to play with fire signs over and over and over like they dumb or something. Fire signs are connected to the divine at this time. We have rose from the dog on ashes. And that's what y'all don't get. And then y'all want to sit around here and do this to your own divine counterparts by acting like you all this and all that and like y'all emotional intelligent. How the hell you emotional intelligent when you doing this to your own divine counterpart? But whoever you ran to your karmic female, y'all getting straight karma for that, man. Because it got something to do with that if y'all did this to a Virgo. Because it got something to do with whoever y'all deal with, y'all gonna break up with them. Y'all gonna break up with her for doing this to y'all divine counterpart. And this party in her is gonna be done. Cause it got something to do with whoever you was toxic to and y'all ran to y'all counterpart for the Ten of Swords, y'all, and something is the party is gonna be done. And the reason why is because y'all thought y'all could do this to y'all own empress. You King of Cups and King of Wands. You thought you could do this to your own empress. Yeah, y'all finna get started here. You fire sign males. And you King of Cups is males. thought y'all could do this. Yeah, y'all go ahead and run to your counterpart because your counterpart finna ten sword you. Yo, not your counterpart, but guess who finna get ten sword you? Your own doggone toxic counterpart finna ten sword you because you wanted to do this to your own divine counterpart. Yeah, yeah. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. That's why y'all party ain't finna be done. Because if you did this to a divine, if you did this to a Queen of Wands, this Queen of Wands y'all thought y'all was gonna return to, go turn they back on you. Because they know what's up. They divine guided. Yeah, y'all played that game here. Y'all played the game that you should have never played. Especially if they got fire in their chart and they a Virgo. Fire signs got fire in their chart. And they got water sign, water females that the same thing. If they got Virgo in their chart, y'all played them. Yeah, y'all finna get served here, man. Y'all F boys don't get it. You F boys don't get it. Y'all don't play with Spirit. Spirit got something for you. Spirit definitely got something for you. He definitely do. Cause y'all new beginning ain't gonna be nothing but cracks here since y'all thought y'all was doing something here. Y'all see these cracks here? Every relationship y'all in with this Ace of Cups, you ain't even gonna get no love. Yeah, y'all, since y'all ready to see your karmic divine counterpart here. Yeah, y'all crazy here. Cause what it look like to me is it got something to do with leaders. And it got something to do with leader here. Yeah, and it got something to do with achievement. Somebody here playing with a leader here that still gonna achieve. Or you a leader here, Virgo, and you still gonna achieve. Yeah, somebody here playing around here, man. They play with the wrong one. It got something to do with growth, the jackler. Yeah, growth. Somebody here growing. And it got something to do with that here. But it got something to do with somebody here thought that they was gonna grow and have passion with somebody here that got vision. Yeah, with this dragon and with this ego. They thought that they was gonna have passion, they got vision here. Somebody here that do self-love. Somebody here crazy here, man. Yeah. And they thought they was gonna grow by doing this. Yeah. It got something to do with the frog here. Somebody here should have had transgressions here with this frog. You know why they should have had transgressions here? Because it got something to do with owl here. Somebody thought they had some new beginnings or new good news here with and stuff like that here with this turkey here. But the crows is telling them something here with this transgression. Because it look like to me is these manifestations they thought that they was doing here. They should have put boundaries up. Whoever this is. Yeah. Because it got something to do with forgiveness, sir. Yeah, somebody should have had a transgression, sir, with this forgiveness. They want somebody here to forgive. But it got something to do with playfulness, sir. It got something to do with progress. So they thought they was go with this coyote and this bee. And they try to do this to a spiritual person. Nah, this spiritual person already know what's up. Especially this Queen of Wands dude. Yeah, they know what's up, man. They already know what's up. They already know what's up. They definitely do. So while you fire sign males and you King Cups males thought y'all was doing something here, yeah, your divine counterpart for the backstab y'all for trying to do this to your own divine counterpart. Not your own divine counterpart, but your karmic counterpart is for the backstab you because you wanted a ten of sword, your own divine counterpart. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Yeah. It's sad, but it's real sad. Yeah, somebody here played around here, man. Took that a minute. Told you. Mind, body, connections, and yoga. Somebody here still looking good here, or you are. Yeah. Somebody here still elevated into success. Somebody thought they was juggling something. Yeah, it's all good. Give me one on this grow. Yeah, because what it look like is somebody here still finding stillness. Whoever they thought they was doing this on. And it has something to do with their by building and resilient and loving themselves. Yeah, because it got something to do with regarding and also control. Somebody here know how to regard and they control. But somebody here thought they was doing something here. Give me one on transgression. It has something to do with decluttering mental clarity. Somebody here's getting mental clarity and they write a lot of books. Somebody heard that be writing, they write a lot. Whoever this is or you do. It has something to do with acknowledging strengths and weaknesses. Somebody here is acknowledging strengths and weaknesses. They weaknesses as well as they strengths. Whoever this is. It has something to do with charging your thoughts. So it has something to do with somebody could be charging their thoughts, or whoever this is. It got something to do with a male. But it has something to do with nurturing relationships, sir. It has something to do with finding into nurturing here. Yeah. How you played around here? They did. Whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody here played around. I told you. Because it got something to do with the Seven of Pentacles achievements. It's what somebody here sold their season to. Definitely is. Because it got something to do with what they sold their season to is clouds. I told you that. With this adore. Yeah. Play that game if you want to. Give me one on that growth. Spirit. Yeah, somebody here delusions her. Got something to do with somebody thought they had choices or somebody thought they were going to put illusions up to somebody here that was finding stillness. They thought they were going to put up illusions to somebody here that's finding stillness as well as growing. Yeah. Somebody here crazy. They thought they was going to put up illusions to this person. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody finna get a towel with her, because something is a missing opportunity here. And the reason why is because somebody here got the strength. They could have did this to a Leo. Yeah. And want to play with a Leo here. I told you guys to do a fire sign. They keep playing with these fire signs. Y'all keep playing with it. We too mental. We had to go through all that backstabbing and all that to us. Yeah, we been through all that already. Yeah, I told you, I heard illusions here. Somebody thought they had choices here with their family. Whoever this is. Yeah. But somebody family here finna get some type of mental clarity here with this transgression, because it got something to do with that here. Somebody thought they was gonna be the King of Pentacles here. Got something to do with the earth side here. This earth side male here finna be heartbroken here, because it got something to do with that, as well as Aquarius. It's finna be heartbroken. Because it has something to do with that as well here. Because it has something to do with somebody here thought that they can heal a lover here. Yeah, somebody here finna get juggled. Yeah. Somebody here get played. This what's coming in too. It's coming in real quick too. Yeah, somebody here played around. That's why somebody finna get a towel. Yeah, somebody here played around her. Somebody here really played around her by putting up illusions here. Yeah. But somebody heard illusions with their family. That's what they in illusions with. Whoever this is. For playing around with their own divine counterpart. It got something to do with the King of Swords here. Yeah, air energy. I told you that. Air energy as well as water energy here. Yeah, and the King of Wands. You King of Wands, you King of Cups, you King of Swords here for the get served. And you know why you finna get served here? Because it got something to do with unlearned. Y'all haven't learned. That's why y'all finna get Ten of Swords here. And it has something to do with that here with this moon. Y'all don't even see it coming here. Y'all gonna have to do the shadow work. Y'all haven't learned. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with that's what's being exposed. Yeah, y'all finna get played here. What's being exposed, that's what gets exposed here with this high priestess. Y'all sit around here play that game, and y'all play with the wrong one. You definitely did. Y'all keep playing those games y'all playing with. Our side here finna get to the sword by his own family. That's what he finna find out. Yeah, on one side finna get served too. And the King of Wands finna get served too for running to their toxic lover and thinking that they can to the sword their own divine counterpart. Yeah. And then go and be with their toxic lover. Their toxic lover finna to the sword them. A fire sign male and a water sign male. These water sign males and fire sign males is finna get to the sword. But air sign males, y'all finna get to the sword as well with your family, because you thought your family was so good. Yeah, y'all keep playing that game. Y'all finna get served. Whatever this is, you getting served. Y'all thought it was all good and dandy. Y'all finna find out it ain't what it cracked up to be, baby. Cause it got something to do with somebody here need to break a generational curse. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. The Knight of Swords. Didn't I tell you that? They need to break a generational curse. Air energy. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah, y'all keep playing around. Y'all keep doing this to your own divine counterpart. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. I told you that. Somebody here was juggling her. Yeah, they was juggling. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with they was juggling lovers. Yeah, whoever this is. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with now they in the Matrix. Yeah. They got these lovers here in the Matrix, or they were trying to put these lovers in the Matrix here. Yeah, somebody here finna find out what's up. I told you that. Somebody here find out what's up. Because you know why? Because it got something to do with the diamond in the rough. Somebody here thought that they was in a diamond of a rough. Yeah, somebody here be in a diamond of a rough here. Yeah, that's true. Because it got something to do with somebody here should have break generational curses who they was working with. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here is tapped in here. And say tapped in on these bad boys here. They thinking that they the stuff, and these L boys and these players and these pimp walking ass niggas. Yeah, somebody tapped in. And you know why they tapped in her? Because it's all already on the World Wide Web her. And the World Wide Web got a choice. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. And we also in spiritual word for her with this food court. So somebody here need to be aware of what they store and begin. Yeah, they need to be aware. Especially these empresses. Yeah. That's real talk her. Because got something to do with these empresses her. The phoenix fire energy her already rose from the ashes like I told you her. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here spreading the truth her. These fire energies is spreading the truth about somebody here getting karma. Because it got something, this is the truth. Yeah. They get karma. People get karma, baby. If you thought you was getting away with it, that's better with fire signs. Yeah. Get karma. You think you get away? What's up? Nah, you ain't get away with nothing. We got to tell the truth. Fireside females and males, especially females, got to tell the truth. We ain't got no choice. Especially when we connected to the divine. I told you, Michael was her. And God chosen, yeah, Michael her. Y'all played around her. Y'all keep playing around. Keep playing around with the Most High. Because Michael was her. And y'all sat around here and thought y'all was going to juggle lovers, sir. Yeah. Y'all thought y'all gonna juggle lovers, but what it look like to me is y'all finna be in the matrix with this diamond of the rough. Y'all thought somebody here was a diamond to y'all. Y'all finna be in a doggone matrix for playing around her. Yeah. That's what happened. Cause it got something to do with the drums, dreams of journey. Somebody here the dream stay here. That's their journey. Yeah, with this, yeah, because it got something to do with the south of abundance, sir. Somebody thought they was gonna put a dream state to the south of abundance, fire signs. Fire signs is south. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah, y'all keep playing around with these fire signs. These fire signs finna serve you. That's for sure. Give me one on this, cause we connect to the divine. Yeah, y'all keep playing that game here. Yeah, cause what it look like to me is it a fall time here, y'all finna get juggled. Y'all finna get juggled here in the fall time. Yeah, cause it say here, release the old. It says, what it say? Release the old and rest. Somebody here should have released the old and rested in the fall time here. Yeah. This is what they should have did here, but they wanted to juggle. Yeah. Somebody here get started here. And they wanted to sit around here and juggle a witch, a white witch here. That's connected to the ancestors, sir. They wanted to juggle a white witch here that was connected to the ancestors. And not just that, this person is also connected to shamans. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody should have had transgression here. Because it got something to do with that here. Somebody ancestors seen what somebody did here. Yeah, somebody here played around. Somebody here played around. They played around here. Give me one of the lovers. Because it got something to do with shift shifters. Did I tell you these lovers here are shift shifters? These lovers? Yeah. They shift shaped the sir. And it has something to do with that here. This is what somebody finna find out in the fall. Yeah. Because it got something to do with the Father of skies. Trust in the unknown. As well as protecting of guidance. Shield. Y'all should have shielded her with this unknown. Because it got something to do with prayer. Y'all should have had prayer and hope and pray to the Most High. And it has something to do with that her. But it got something to do with that as well her. And y'all should listen to y'all guardian angels her as well. Yeah, somebody here played around her with the upper world. Yeah, the upper world and the future. Somebody here played around her, man. Y'all played around her. Give me one on the what's that here? Yeah. Somebody here played with a shift shifter. Yeah. It has to do with that here. It has to do with planting the medicine of truth. Yeah, somebody here finna be in a maze. They plant their seeds into a maze. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Whoever this is. Because it got something to do with the distance of the guardians. Choose your path. Somebody chose their path here. And it got something to do with a seer here. Somebody is a seer. And this seer is awoken. And it has something to do with that here. Don't play around here. What you plant your seeds into. And it got something to do with that. That's why somebody thought something was the diamond of the rough. It should be straight stones. The stone people here with the known. Yeah, somebody here with the stone peoples. Yeah, somebody here forget dealt with in the matrix. And nothing gonna change because it got something to do with death. Somebody here should have had transgression here with this lodge. Something should have been an ending. And that's how doing the water side here connected with the emotions. It got something to do with the water side should have ended something here. I told you, water side should have ended something. And it got something to do with that here. Yeah. As well as fire signs. Yeah. Fire side males. Y'all played around here. Y'all definitely did. Y'all definitely did. You definitely did. Yeah, you definitely did. That's why ain't nothing gonna change for y'all. What you saw your season 2 ain't gonna change. It definitely ain't. Y'all take care. Bye.